A council has come under fire after proposing a ludicrous 18-mile diversion for roadworks on a 250-feet stretch of road. The busy road, in Ringwood, Hants, will be closed for 16 days while engineers carry out repairs on drains. But highways officials have left motorists dismayed after revealing the planned diversion route to get round the 84-yard closed-off section of road. The proposed route involves traveling 18 miles along the A31, A338, A35, B3347 and B3073 and crosses from Hampshire into neighbouring Dorset. It is likely to take drivers an hour to negotiate the diversion as opposed to the few seconds it takes to travel the 250 feet. Hampshire County Council has dismissed calls for the work to be done on one side of the road at one time with temporary traffic lights to allow it to remain open to vehicles. Ringwood Mayor Tim Ward, 70, said despite their protests he was told closing the stretch of road, which contains the town's police station, was the only option to complete the necessary works. He said, "We, Ringwood Town Council, have asked the question about them only closing one side of the road and introducing temporary traffic lights to minimize disruption. The highways authorities say there is no alternative but to dig the whole road up as the drainage works are for the whole width of the road. It is such a short distance they are working on. You could stand on one side and wave to someone at the other end, but you can't drive a car through. It's out of our hands. We are told what's going to happen by a higher authority and we have no say on the matter. It will cause massive disruption. This is an area with an awful lot of HGVs. We are anticipating big problems. We are told the work is absolutely necessary and we can only rely on their word that there is no alternative option. I have my fears it is going to be dreadful. Work on the stretch of Christchurch Road between the junctions with New Street and Monmouth Close, which is less than the length of a football pitch, will be carried out between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. each day from June 9. However, the road will remain closed even when it is not taking place. Motorists will be required to head south for several miles down the B3347, go west to the A35 then head north up the B3073 and a 10-mile stretch of the A338. At that point, they will head east on the A31 and finally south again on the B3347 to the destination, which would be a 30-second walk in normal circumstances. Disgruntled motorists took to social media to criticize the 18-mile diversion. Andy Love said, "What do you expect? The council couldn't organize a PS up in a brewery." David Foote added, "A sham from start to finish." Hampshire County Council has defended the diversion, saying they had chosen a route which was suitable for HGVs so they were not directed down narrow residential roads. Councillor Rob Humpy, Executive Member for Environment and Transport at Hampshire County Council, said, "In order to carry out these works safely, for both the workforce and the travelling public, and as quickly as possible, we will need to temporarily close the road while these improvements are made." Signed diversion routes direct traffic onto similar roads so that large and heavy vehicles, in particular, have a signed route to follow which avoids smaller roads that may be unsuitable.